All right, we're back with some more oxygen that not included. What's on the agenda? The agenda today. The agenda. Well, we're just going to keep making this oil, but we're going to build a oxalate refinery right here, real quick. You need that as a what do you call it? Where's the oxalate refinery? Um, you need to make you just need to make the damn thing. I can't talk today. I have no talking skill today. You need this for rocketry, and you want to make it out of steel. Basically, just put a tile here and a tile there. Do some plumbing. Grab a bottle opener. You're gonna want a bucket here and a bucket there, and then shipping. You're gonna want a auto sweeper. It doesn't matter what you build it out of. Gold is fine. Unfortunately, this thing is kind of tall, and I'm going to build this after I get rid of the bottle opener. I'm going to put crude oil in this instead of water because it's cold up here. And it's 26 degrees, so the water will freeze. Okay. Back over y'all. We're building our power so the robot people can exist. I mean, I'm just half tempted to let them, fall into the annals of the dustbin of history. Well, we've got them, so we'll make them a stupid little charging center for their, whatever. So they can stay alive. Put this up here. And we'll just put this like we had it before, right there. Bit of power. Goes there. Of course, we have to build this auto sweeper on a level 12. And they'll get their little power things, and they can stop whining about not having enough power. They're always complaining about something, I don't have this, and I don't have that, and blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. They're all acting like we don't take care of them. We're a little bit low on food over here. But I think we'll be fine. I can always send some food home. Banks. Echo banks, metal power banks, and sure. Oh, you think you're gonna... No, you're not going to lunch. You're gonna finish the job. See how it works? There you go. There you go. If you get a job done, so you can go lunch now. Oh. Now we've got some cleanup to do, friends. And some more planting to do. Let us not be remiss. And we'll grab the soldering station. Put it right here. And then we'll take the crafting station. Will it fit there? No. Well, I guess we can put it right there. I prefer not to, though. I guess. Alright. Let's go ahead and get rid of this. You know, at least they're getting the job done around here. That's all I have to say. That's all I have to say. This needs to be oxalite. This needs to be some gold. Needs to be regular gold. We don't need that much, but about 1,000 kilos should be enough. Maybe 2. You guys want to bring some crude oil up, please? Pretty please. There we go. There we go. Make sure this is like a 7. Oxalite. And we get rid of this. And then we need to hook this up to some power. And then we need a sweeper. Right here. I'll pick up the oxalite made, drop it off in here. And then we want a place to make some oxygen. Because I'm certainly not going to use my regular oxygen supply. Now, we might be making a lot. We might be, you know, emptying that quite a bit. But we have some more crude oil. I guess, you know, I haven't even dug this place up yet. I'm feeling remiss. Alright. Deconstructify, get rid of this. I'd actually like it to stay cool over here, so. Maybe a Mothic rock laying around? Yeah. Do this. I need a joint plate. About right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll work. We're just going to hook this up to here. We're going to grab 2 oxygen diffusers, like so. And we're going to grab some storage bins. You're so disgusting, man. You're so freaking disgusting. They are. They're just... I've got no words for how disgusting they are. Let's see here. Alright, let's start getting rid of some of this stuff. And then we'll come over here. Kind of want to pressurize this a little bit more inside of here. Could move this. I am going to. Get rid of it. Just put it right here. Put it right in here. As soon as we get rid of those ladders. There we go. There you go. Bubbles is our superstar over here. Now back over here, we're going to go and put in some algae. Look at 7. Also, I want to make sure I have algae in here, so... Yeah, that's a 7. Good. 3,000 kilos is plenty enough for what we're trying to do. How are we doing on research, by the way? Well, we are going to need to go back up to space. We need more nuclear research. Oh, but it's all fine. It's all fine. Don't worry about it. Really? I'm clicking on the heavy watt wire, please. There. We're going to hook this up like this. Ventilation. We're going to put in a gas pump right here. Right there. It really doesn't matter where we put it. It's going to fill the room up. Here. The idea is to do this. Give me a door here. No, not that one. This one. There you go. Small room. A sweeper. Put the sweeper in here. And this is so the duplicates can walk up here. I didn't want to pull the oxygen from out here. It just creates more issues than needed. Alrighty. And I don't. So much neater, so much cleaner, so much more efficient. I think I'm just gonna. I think I'm just gonna bring over some coal, put it in here, and we don't care about automating this anymore. Like, this will be like an emergency reserve. This is pretty much gonna stay powered almost all the time. Pretty much. Theoretically speaking, anyhow. Manyhow. Probably. Maybe. Who knows? I may be lying. You can never can tell. I could be a big Fibber McGee. Where are my mech engineers? How fucking hard is it to do this? Well, it's really hard because they don't have the, you know, they don't have priorities that are usable. Go get rid of that. This. Go get rid of those. There you go. Get rid of that. Ooh, you know, we could put our water tank right here. What's your problem? Oh, whatever. Ooh, glass. We'll take it. Guys, I've had no idea how long I've been waiting to make this pretty like this. Just been... just, it feels good. That's all I have to say. Look at that. Just that right there. That could just set you on a quest of complete, you know, relaxation. All right. Okay. There's still a bunch of freaks, though. Now, can move that glass someplace else now. Yeah, we could do it. We could do a water tank right here. Oh man, I'm not opposed to it. Not opposed. I have no opposition to this, but however, we're not going to do that. We're going to go ahead and extend the wall up top here. And I'm going to build a proper water tank right here. And then we get to clean this area out. Oh, just nice. Things just work out for the best people. Let's start up here, though. Now, the one thing we're not going to do is I'm not going to break into this yet. We're going to build from out here. In other words, this floor is going to go in first. It's going to go across here after this is built. And then we build a tank here. Something like that. Something like that. Maybe not that big, but... Now we just need to clean up all the crap that's laying around all over the place. All this junk laying around all over the place. Yeah. So creepy. Disgusting. Alright, here. We need to hook this up here. To there. Close this door. I think we need to send the kids back up, get some more research. Where's, yeah. Crew it up, baby. It's time to go back outside. It's time to go back out. You got plenty of food. Power. Old jumbo battery. Yes. I'm gonna have to make this all so somebody can bring some gold up here. Oh, fucking really, Turner? This is what you're gonna do. You're gonna run on the fucking hamster wheel. Oh, Jesus. I swear. I swear. I swear. Come on. Crew only. Everybody else get out. So stupid. This expansion has added so much stupidity into the game. It's not funny. Yeah, get your dumb asses in there. Come on. Now. Yeah, just go there. Yeah, come on. Just launch the damn thing. There you go. Do we have enough? Oh, we only have 2. So, what they were doing is they were, you know. God, I hate this fucking expansion. I do. That's so. Come on. No, I don't want it in there anymore. I want to go back to my planet. It's so stupid. They're in here. Nobody's allowed in here during the time that they're not in here. But duplicates, well, the 2 that can come in here eat the rad pills, even though they don't need to eat the rad pills. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. It makes no sense. Come on, cereal. For cereal, man. Do better. I realize that would require effort. But at least try. Sorry, guys. I get a little pissy when... I get a little pissed off when companies add in just unnecessary nonsense. Like, all this is fine, you know, going planet to planet. I really enjoy this. But the rockets is just such dumbassery. Dumbassery squared. How are we doing over here? We need some more. We need iron? What? Well, give me some iron. There we go. Huh, did they add that power sound in there? Yeah, I know I'm going the long way around. It's okay. We're doing 3 things at once right now. It's fine. I'm trying to figure out where I want to drop this water. Probably here. Across here. That way it falls nicely instead of splashes everywhere. Yeah. Probably. Alright, are you guys hooked up? Okay. And then we just take a pipe here. Hook that right up to there. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Boink. I'm going to need to send over some more steel because this does have to go all the way across. All this stuff's going to start melting, and I mean, we could theoretically build this up, but it's still going to break. It's still going to break this, which we cannot allow to happen. We cannot allow such things. There we go. I could be up here for another day. There we go. Last bit of that done. Bunker door. Yay! You have no idea. This is so good. This is so good. We only have one more row left. One more row. Oh. Mm-hmm. I would not trust. I would not trust for 1 minute a robot to cook my meals. Not even for a New York minute. Not for a second would I trust a robot to cook my meals. You would have to you would just like there's no I would never trust a robot to cook my meals ever. They want to take over the world, which is it's not acceptable. You can't have that kind of energy flowing around, you know. Just wrong in every sense of the word. All right, let's get this going over here. Seeing as how we're about ready to receive. We do have a problem, though. It's not a problem. It's an opportunity. This is our receiver from the other planet, right? This is where the stuff comes in. What we're going to have to do is we're going to have to grab the stuff from here, bring it all the way up. And this is kind of where I was considering, you know, maybe we don't care if the duplicates come in here to get their items to, I mean, it's kind of far away. We could put the gas ranges over here, though. I could move all this stuff. We got rotten barbecue here. This is insanity. I'm going to start making pickled meal. We do need to freeze it though. I need to make sure it's cold. Well, does it need to last really that long? It should be cooked up within 10 cycles. If we just keep it chill, right? Keep it in a sterile environment. That would work. But you know what? Nothing ever worth doing is ever done half-assed. Let's do it right. Yeah. I don't think we're gonna have enough room here. I need more room than this to do this. Well, we're gonna be making our mushroom wraps. We're gonna be making fried mushrooms and lettuce. So it takes 2,000. Let's cook up the fried mushrooms first. So they're gonna be sending the mushrooms over, and then the cooks are gonna cook up the fried mushrooms, and then we need lettuce to make the mushroom wraps. And then those items then need to be transported over here and dropped into here where they won't go bad. But what I'm concerned with is like we're going to get tons of mushrooms and then lettuce, of course. And I was thinking, we could just put those in here. I could cook them over here. Yeah, we can move the gas ranges over here. Nothing says we can't. Right? I think it's a bad idea. We'll just have one gas range. One gas range should be enough, right? Yeah, probably. So what we're going to have are conveyor receptacles and refrigerators. I could power the refrigerators. No, I can't. No. So here's the thing. We're going to have a lot of food coming in. Eventually, it's going to be a lot of food because there's a few shenanigans I'm going to pull. So we need a decent spot for all the food that's going to come in. We need them to cook up the mushrooms, right? The fried mushrooms are going to get cooked up here. And then we're going to have an auto sweeper here. Take that and drop it into here. We need to make sure the fried mushrooms don't go off. So that's why they need to stay frozen. Now, we could just put them in a little vacuum seal. We could just do that instead. Can't do a vacuum. There has to be some gas in there. I'll put some chlorine in there. Yeah, we can do chlorine. I could freeze it. I could freeze it that way. Yeah, then I get some auto sweepers. I am going to need 2 gas ranges, I think, though. Not really, no. We've got 2 people. That's fine. And the reason I don't want them coming in here is because I want to eventually replace their food from, barbecue. To mushroom wraps. Yeah. Will this provide? Pretty close, yeah. There's a couple of other shenanigans I'm going to do in here. Right. There's a couple other little bitty shenanigans that I can perform. Give me mushrooms. Fungal. Give me fungal spores in there. And this is, we're about ready to set all this up too. I'm going to need some more lead. Yeah, we're going to need to send some more lead over. I was hoping we'd get some more gold from this volcano, but it's being a little, whiny, I want one thing at a time, though. Look at all this food. Like all this. This is 2,400 calories. That's all going to go back to the home world. So we need to take all that food. We're going to send it through this the teleporter. And then it needs to make the journey into our kitchen area where it's going to get cooked up into fried mushrooms. But then we need to store that. We need to make sure that they're not eating fried mushrooms. Oh, we could just turn the permissions off. Yeah, I could shut the... What am I thinking? I could just shut the permissions off. And then... we could open this up, right? I'd prefer it to be stored over here, though. I'm going to hem and haw about this for about 20 minutes. Let's, I'll do this off on the side and figure out what I want to do and how I want to do it. We'll do that on something else. In the meantime, we need to grab these guys. Finish this up. Perhaps when they get around to it. What are they doing? Doing their stupid meditation. Which is just like not do that. Alright. They still haven't caught up on tasks. If you know that they need time to do stuff, do a mopping job. If nobody gets to it, it means there's a bunch of tasks that they need to do that they just haven't been able to get to because they're busy doing other things. Oh. Yeah, you guys got 100 of them. You guys can come home. So disgusting. Eating on the floor, Ellie. Well, you know. I know you don't have a bed, but it doesn't matter. Get in your Atmos suit. Ellie. Ellie. Stinky. There you go. Deconstruct that. Turn that off. Oh my gosh, turn that off, turn that off, turn that off. Turn off the pooper. That'll do. That's really nice animations there. Give me a couple more. Rad pills, rad pills. Thanks for moving that. Really appreciate it. That's some great animation, man. That's some really great animation. It's not their fault. You know. I swear if it wasn't for the 2 humans, we'd have never gotten anything done on this planet. Well, no, I'm sorry, the 2 duplicants. Nothing would have gotten done. I could probably bring this out a little further. Of course, they're doing their little stupid meditation. It's the only day I have to meditate. I have to fragment my brain. How much of this do we have? We're going to be at this for a while. What are you guys doing in here? What are you guys doing in here? I don't know. I don't know what they were doing in there, but... Okay. Hey, we've got 3 full tanks. What do you know? How much, we've barely touched the amount of crude oil. Barely. We've sort of. Guy's gonna actually get over here. All right. Set it up to... I think we will make this a little larger. About there? Yeah. That should be well protected for a while. Now, don't worry. We're gonna... yes, this will be a water tank. We're just gonna cut this open, and this is all gonna fall out. now down here we're going to need a pitcher pump right here. I swear it'd just be nice if they would get something done. Be extremely helpful. And one of the problems we're going to have here is I don't want this water falling down into this area here, because this is very hot over here, and we want to use that heat in case we need to make any more stuff. So I am going to plug this up here like that. Tired of seeing this guy. We're gonna need some lead, aren't we? Yeah. I'm gonna need lead. And I'm gonna need copper. No, not. I want copper ore. Okay. Drill that. Okay. Now, I need to put in some blocks like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. These are all dust cap, dust cap. Waterweed, waterweed. Then we come over here. Liquid, give me some brine. 8 auto bottle. That one. Close this up here. Like that. How tall do I want to make this? I need room for solar. We put solar on top of this. think we'll just make this our wall. No reason not to. I'm going to double floor this, however. We're going to need background tiles here. Yeah, well, we'll need some background tiles pretty much everywhere, but that's to be expected. All right. Don't trust him. What the hell are you guys doing in here? Better not be going in there to poop. There we go. We just need another bottle of water over here. Actually, we don't. That should be good. We just need to heat the place up. There. Beautiful. Well, I'm afraid we're not going to get this whole thing done today. I would like one more bottle of water down here. Really, Jane? Oh, you hungry? Mm-hmm. Why don't you build yourself out? All right. Yeah, that's enough. Still like another bottle over here. You're just going to have to figure it out, I guess. Yeah, well, take your suit off. Oh, great. You dug up your Atmos suit. No, don't. You don't get to finish that. No. Get back here. Dig that out. No. Move here. Move there. Dig that out. No. Move here. Dig this out. Now, get your Atmos suit. There you go. Oh! Great, thanks. Really appreciate that one. Okay. Well, we're probably going to quit the game right here. That's going to do it for today's episode. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.